everybody, welcome back to BSG Online number 7 in the mid of the night right here, at least for us European people. We're a very cool run coming up next, but before that, real quick, we're raising money for Mind, the nationwide organization for mental health issues and to support everybody who had that in the past. Currently at 340 euros. We're very close of beating our BSG monthly 7 milestone. So just $11 more for that. And yeah, hopefully we can raise that during this run. And with that said, next run is going to be Toy Story 3, the video game, by the one and only Stevetvonline. So please take it away and good luck on the run.
Hello everyone, I'm Stevetvonline. Just so you know, the audio is muted right now for DMCA purposes. If you've ever seen a Toy Story game, they're singing You Got a Friend in Me, and I do not want anybody to get DMCA'd for that. But anyway, my name is Stevetvonline, and I'm going to be playing this game. I am joined here by Exotic Sponge.
Hey everyone, Exotic Sponge here.
This is the story any percent mode. I'm going to be playing on the Xbox Series X. All the tricks, as I'm going, Sponge has been playing this longer than I I think this is the first time that this game has been shown off at a marathon, so it's kind of exciting, and he's going to try and explain some of the tricks as they're happening. So, the timing will begin the second that we gain control of Bullseye after we skip the first cutscene, and I will count down to that. So without further ado, I'm going to hit the A button, and I'm also going to give us audio here. So, I'll hit the button, there's some audio, and now the timing will begin here. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, and we're off. So, to start off the run right away, we have an auto-scroller where we're controlling Bullseye, and we're just running around trying to get to the end. You want to explain a little bit about this game,
Yeah.
Sponge?
So this is Toy Story 3, based on Toy Story 3 Toy Story 3 the movie, released back in 2010. And if you don't know much about the movie, it's pretty much when Andy was going to college, and then Andy had to give away some of his toys while he was at college. So what he did was he sold his toys to Sunnyside, which was a crappy place, and toys want to get out of there. So we ended up escaping in the weirdest way possible because we put that place on lockdown. But however, we ended up going to the dumpster instead and almost getting shredded and dying. But eventually we were able to escape the shredder and then find a new owner. So and that's pretty much sums up the entire movie and the game. As you're about to see.
Yeah, so this whole time, like I said, it's literally so I could just lift my hands away from the controller at this point and he would move forward, but I like to keep my finger on the controller for the sole purpose of it's a lot easier to control Bullseye at this point.
This is purely all school. It doesn't matter if you're moving forward or up. You just have to like not die in this first part.
Yay! I didn't fail it.
Yep. And then we entered the train.
So one of the big things that you're gonna see right here right away is I'm gonna be dashing throughout this entire run, mostly the entire time, because it's the fastest movement that you're gonna see in this entire game.
And then when you're dashing, you have to be careful not to be close to any crates or any enemies, or Woody will actually hold on to the enemy or the box. So I'd be kind of careful where you dive or dash. And
Oops,
Woody has his power up. Oh, whoops.
That's fine. That's fine.
Alright, checkpoint right behind it. Woody has this amazing power called the yellow ball, and he can do that to knock out aliens and to shoot targets, as you just saw right there. Normally in this level you have to rescue the hostages if you want to get your collectibles, but you know that's slow, so you're going to be skipping all of that and just going straight to the boss. Or the two bosses, which is Dr. Porkchop.
Evil Dr. Porkchop.
Yeah, evil Dr. Porkchop, my bad. And yes, it's actually we actually end up visiting him actually late in the run, which is funny enough. So we're about to reach the first boss in the game, Dr. Porkchop, the evil Dr. Porkchop, and the thing here is that you don't want to get too close to him. The balls actually have a really good range, so once you hit his nuke, it instantly kills Porkchop, as you see right there. If you get too close, he will instead nuke Woody and instantly kill him.
Yes, you can die in this game. For a Disney game, you can die.
Yeah, you can.
Well, we already saw it actually. Never mind, because I already.
I really sad I fell right off the chain.
I forgot that I did it because I wanted to kind of wipe that from my memory. But yeah, we're almost done with this level. This level is really fast when you actually know what you're doing and you kind of. Yeah, one of the tricks that we kind of did that we kind of didn't mention there was, normally you would have to destroy all the aliens in the one section where I jumped up on the wall and then got up. You would have to destroy all the aliens to get up there, and they would destroy that box. But if you just jump onto the box and jump up on top of the block there, then you are able to get up there a lot easier. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on in this run to try and explain. It gets even more confusing later on in one of the levels where it's like one of the longer levels, but there's just so much to explain. Oh no! There we go. We're good. We're good.
There
We're
you go.
good.
We defeated evil Dr. Porkchop and saved, unquote, saved the train. And then we off to Bonnie's house. Sorry, Andy's house. I keep mixing up the two for some reason. And
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Andy's house is just going to go by a blink of the eye because we're going to be doing this very useful exploit which can be performed anywhere in this game off most walls, and that is the infinite wall jump, which I'll explain more later when we use it in the next level. So pretty much here, the toys want to have Andy play with them one more time. So what we have to do is to get the cell phone and then get the house phone, which is easier said than done. So right now, Steve here is trying to get the wall jump, and he's Jesse, so he can use the dots there, and boom, there's a cell phone.
So what I did there, yeah, that phone was actually a skip. Normally you would have a cutscene of it showing you, oh look, there's the phone, you can get it. Well, if you grab it fast enough, you're able to do it.
Yep, he skipped that cutscene. So here's the house phone. Now, you're probably wondering why you can just infinite wall jump up to the house phone, and that is because if you actually do that, for some reason, they cannot touch the phone. So instead, you have to use these green guys and do this part casually. And the controls for these green guys is pretty self-explanatory. You just have to like throw them and kind of glide them towards the phone. And make sure they actually land on the platform where the phone is. And they'll then carry it down from you. Now, the big question here is, how did all these 4 men got tied up? Like, what?
Training? I don't know. Maybe training, but how come they couldn't get themselves out? Is that part of the training? Just like leaving themselves there?
I don't know.
to defend for themselves or what? So yeah, this level is actually, like the rest of it is just getting the last people. So if you have any donations or anything to read right now, this is a perfect time to do it.
Awesome, yeah, I just have the perfect thing right now because I got a $20 donation from Conception saying, shout out to Steve for being a great runner and even greater person. Let's get some money in for Mind. Thank you so much for that donation, Conception. Everybody, sorry about that. We had a quick hiccup on our streaming PC. And yeah, without further ado, let's continue the run. Sorry about that.
Oh, timer's still going. That's fine.
Yeah, we're live now. Okay.
Yep. All right. So I will start it since the timer's already going. I'll just continue from where we last left off. 3, 2, 1, go. A lot of people didn't see what was going on here, so this is just an auto scroller. You didn't really miss anything. It's just me dodging rocks at this point.
And you pretty much can control your speed, so similar to Bullseye, you just dodge stuff pretty much.
Yep, and then we'll be coming up the area after this. This is one of the least unpracticed levels for me. This is my worst level, to be completely honest, because you have to go through all of this in order just to get to the practice areas, the worst areas of this level.
Yeah.
And when we get into the next area, it's actually, there's a lot going on again.
Yeah, this is like the longest level in the entire game. It's like over 15 minutes. And just to compare that, all the other levels are like normal, like 8 minutes. So it's definitely a very hard level to practice indeed, especially in the fortress, which is coming up.
Alright, yeah, right here is, what happens if you get hit? You just lose a couple of seconds, so you just want to make sure that you're not hitting the.
What you just saw Steve click is a collectible, and those are, we don't need those. Those are only for if you do 100%, but if you click all of those, honestly I'm not even sure what happens, but something happens in toy box mode when you click all the cards.
All right, so like we said before, the fastest movement is the dashing, and we are going to be dashing throughout this whole beginning area because there's like really nothing like special going on, and there's automatic things that are gonna happen.
So pretty much it's probably just meteors raining down, and then you just have to avoid them and try not to die. And then what you see coming up is a huge meteor, at least for them, going to be blowing up the entire planet, as you're about to see right now.
Everybody, get your waters ready
Yeah.
because we get to see a meteor explode right here.
And get your sunglasses ready as well, because this is bright.
All right, so somehow Buzz was able to survive the meteor.
Well, we have no idea. So
He's trained for this.
so in this game, the control actually changed depending on which level you are. So in this level, you have this little hover ability, which allows you to cross bigger gaps, which is really helpful in this level to do some of the minor shortcuts here.
Alright, so there's going to be a couple of tricks coming up right here. I'm going to try and explain it because actually, just recently I found a little bit of trick. Hopefully I'll be able to show it off here. That I was actually able to, Sponge is actually the world record holder, and I told him about this trick. Let's see if I'm able to do it. Yep, got it. Okay, so right there, normally you get knocked down to the ground, but if you stand in a specific spot, you actually won't get knocked down to the ground, and you can just dash at this spot right here, and you'll get boosted up.
Yep, I just found out about that recently. So Bugs gets his laser ability, which allows him to shoot far away, and it allows you to blow up those crystals, so it causes other platforms to blow out from them, so you can use those to continue on with the stage. We're going to be doing a little trick here with the crystal, and that allows you to skip actually having to destroy one of the crystals, and it actually warps you to the first to the next battle section, which is coming up. And don't worry about the collectible on the island, that's just another 100% collectible.
Yep, so right here, like he was saying, we're close enough but far enough away where we can hit it,
Just
and then we're gonna jump over here, and it just teleports us over to the next island. Now right here, we're going to dash over here, and this is like one of the few times you actually want to slam down in the game. You have to in order to continue on. And you want to try and get up to the next rock up here fast enough for me, so I can hit my cycle that I like.
If you're not,
yeah.
go ahead. If you're not fast enough.
Over here.
That,
all right. Go ahead and explain the next trick.
Yep. That's part's actually harder than you think. Now, like we saw earlier, we could be doing an instant wall jump off a visible wall to get into Zerg's fortress. And how instant wall jump look is when you jump, wall jump, and pause when in the air, you can actually retain the momentum for the wall jump, and that allows you to actually go onto the same wall and wall jump again, and that it results in an infinite wall jump, which means you can wall jump infinitely until you get to where you need to go. Don't worry, you'll see that a lot more.
Guys, Steve is offline.
Oh, Steve's online?
Offline.
Yeah, offline.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
On mine.
back.
On mine. Okay.
Alright.
I didn't lose any frames. That's weird.
Alright, we just entered the fortress, Zerg's fortress, and this is one of the longer parts of the level. A lot of careful dashes you have to do, and try not to bonk on the walls because bonking is really bad in this game.
Do you need me to pause it again? We bet.
I think we're back.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Oh crap! It does that all the time. All right.
So the big thing here is just not to bonk. Just angle rugs in the right way so you won't actually bonk onto any of the walls, or you lose time.
Great. Dang it. Okay. So we didn't get that first cycle right away, but we can do the infinite wall climb up to the top and catch the cycle. That's actually really good that we got that.
And if you touch those electricity on the either end, you die instantly, so you really want to stay away from those.
Here. And down.
And then to the catwalk.
All down. Alright, so right here, you just want to be up here. It doesn't matter how long you are in this section, because you're going to get teleported anyway.
Well, you can actually avoid the teleportation if you actually stand in the doorway for a little bit.
Oops.
But you can't go too close or you'll die. And Steve's going to dash across these colorful platforms. It's pretty much just like a pattern you have to know. Because when you hop onto a platform, all the colors of the same color will actually collapse. So you see that again later on again, because this level actually repeats itself with a hard version of this, as you can see right now.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Oh,
that sucks.
yeah, that's very tight. It saves a few seconds. You can actually skip that one cycle if you actually dashed as soon as the thing go crosswise before it smashes you. Very, very tight timing there. Are you go for it again?
No, not this time.
Alright.
Unfortunately.
So tempting to go for.
Alright, here's this area. Kind of explain this a little bit.
Yeah. So this is the another battle arena, the harder version of the first one. Pretty much want to destroy the two crystals. It's kind of hard because while you're destroying the crystal, you actually have to dodge the projectiles, and if you get hit by projectiles, it cancels your laser and just basically lose time. And that was actually really good.
Yeah, of course I get it when I've
But the perfect time
failing
to
all
get
their
it.
tricks. Yep.
On to another catwalk to the next cylinder section. You can actually skip that cylinder by infinite wall jumping, but it is crazy hard. And like I said, the electricity actually kills you instantly. So you're not gonna be seeing that.
Oops. Oops. Oh, great.
Yeah, be careful of those
Okay.
things. Those things will combo you. Like, you can literally spend literally 20 seconds just getting comboed by those and just hopping left to right, left to right. It's really annoying.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
Don't want to risk
Steve,
it.
go take a cycle here, just so you won't touch the instant death electricity.
So as you can see, this is my worst level. I was doing better on it earlier, but that's fine. We'll catch up later.
Yep. Maybe you get lost or skip.
Alright. So this is the last one of these screwdriver things.
They're like more like drills or something like that.
Yeah, whatever they are.
Another catwalk, and then to the next running from the giant crusher thing, or tube, whatever that's called. It's one of Zug's nice traps that he set up for us.
But this time he made it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
Oh no, he added in barriers.
Yep, little barriers. Then we have another colorful color platform section. Just have
And
to...
the order that I do this is I go purple, green, over to this blue, and then over to yellow. And that's the order I take every time.
There's multiple ways to do that area. Now, this is the first, I would say, first part where you have to battle robots. It's a little bit random how many robots spawn and how long they stay here for, but the goal is to destroy all the Zerg bots that's on the floor. You don't have to worry about the ones on the wall. And their spawning are not random. Well, it is a little random, but they normally spawn generally the right area. The best scenario is when the robots are actually together, so you can actually shoot them very quickly with one laser shot. You can also dash into them to destroy them as well in groups. Okay, that wasn't a bad cycle.
That was really good.
That wasn't bad, that was actually really good. And then we have to get to the Zerg boss. So here you could do a trick where if you keep blazing Zerg after you destroy the robots and destroy his shield, all that, if you keep lasering him, you can actually skip phases. You can only skip 2 or 3 phases. You want to skip 3. The first 2 phases isn't that hard to skip, but the third one is very hard because you have to keep the laser pointed at him even while the door closes and hope you actually hit him. Let's see if Steve's gonna get it here. He's gonna keep lasering him, and then he's gonna keep going down, keep lasering him, and then hit, and...
Oh, I got it!
Oh,
yes! Oh my god.
And yep, that's instant Zerg death right there. Instant kill for Zerg.
Oh my gosh. I never get that.
Look at that robot in the background confused. And that's it.
Oh my gosh.
So we're about to enter Sunny Side. So this is actually a skip you can do here. It's called Lasso Skip, and this allows you to skip Lasso's text boxes. And you do this by complete random. You just spam A and you hope you get it. You did get it in this case. In some occasions, you might only skip half of it. If you actually get Lasso Skip, the full version, you can save like 40 seconds off this run.
Yeah, we're gonna be getting 3 games in here. The Bullseye one, Teeny Racer, and basically a defend the
red
castle
line.
sort of. So with that, there's not a lot to do. It's just enjoy watching me do stuff. So with that, you can probably read some stuff off, Zoners, if you want to.
Yeah, sure. It would be my pleasure. So, as I probably mentioned a few times by now, we're raising money for mine. So far, we raised 340 euros, not dollars. And thank you so much, everybody, for that so far. And I want to remind everybody, when you put in a donation, that you can allocate some or all of your money towards certain incentives or bid wars. And to name a few that are coming up in a little bit or a longer bit, depending on which one. We, for example, have a bad choice run for Unmetal a little bit later. That sounds interesting. We also, for example, have the file name for the Dark Souls 3 All Bosses Glitchless run. We already have a few names in there already. For example, we have Elden Ringo for $5, €5, or ESA Plum for €9, current names. Or here's also a fun one you could put your money towards. For the Sonic Unleashed Wii All-Day Stages run, you can, if you raise $100 for this incentive, the runner will use motion controls for that run. That sounds kind of hilarious and like a train wreck at the same time. So that's pretty interesting. If you want to see the full list of all of our current open incentives, you can find the link below the stream where it says donate. You can find all the incentives right there. So please remember to put your money towards the incentive when you do donate. And thank you, everybody, for donating so far. Let's keep it going.
Thank you. That was the worst bullseye I think I've had in my life.
Yeah. So pretty much there you want to pop out the balloons as fast as possible, and it didn't go so well, but... Okay. So next here we have Teeny Racer, and the goal here is to destroy all the colorful play blocks as fast as possible. There's 10 of them, and we use a nice route to do that. Now this car here is actually pretty hard to control. It's little kind of thingy, and you gotta make sure you have your acceleration, so you have to go like far back enough to actually make some of these jumps. That's like a very common mistake in this level.
Oh!
Oh, fell off. Yeah, I kind of have to slow down as soon as you land on that table. And honestly, that's like the hardest part about Teeny Racer.
There we go.
There you go.
Jeez.
This-
This was the worst sunny side ever.
And then after this, we have the build the castle thingy, where you have to actually try to take out aliens before we actually cross the red line.
And the funny thing about this is that in order to pass the first level of this, you have to get 50 aliens. But if you go, if you just destroy 47, not destroy, but like knock 47 of them away, 47 or 48, it still counts.
Yeah, you can still exit the level even with just 47. So here he's going to just be taking out aliens, knocking them out, so they won't cross the red line, which is ironic because you're going to be actually saving them later on in the run. So
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
yeah. if three aliens cross that red line there, it kicks out the challenge. So our goal is to actually, when you hit 47, let 3 of them actually cross the red line on purpose to actually exit the challenge early, so you don't actually have to destroy all 100 or whatever. We have the space aliens coming up. Those are a little harder, a little faster, because they actually jump over the boxes, and you have to knock them out before we actually get anywhere near the red line.
And what I'm gonna be doing is there's one on the left there. I'm just gonna let him jump over, and since we have to get 3 over the line anyway, let 3 go over the line. I'm just gonna let those 2 go over, and now I just have to make sure I hit 47 before I end this. Oh my gosh, that was close.
Oh, watch out. Yeah, this.
There we go. I hit it. There we go. That was good.
And there you go.
That was good.
That was not the hard sunny side, but there you go. And
That was the worst sunny side, I think.
yeah. So
Alright, so the next level, oh boy, it's a
a-
focus level,
it's a
so I'm
fun
gonna be
one.
taking... Yeah, I'm gonna be taking the headphones off while Exotic explains what's going on.
So up next is Bonnie's house. You might remember from the movie when Woody actually escaped Sunnyside during the daytime, was able to easily escape, but he went to Bonnie's house. So this level takes infinite wall jumping to the next level. So here you go see Steve pretty much escaping this entire level with infinite wall jumps and precise jumps on the hamster cage, which we're about to see. So Steve's right now in his auto kind of scroll part, wait for things to come up, and then now he's going to infinite wall jump off the white pillar, and to climb himself up to the book right above. If he lands in the copy below,
Holy...
oh, that was really close. There you go. If he lands on the copy below, it kills him instantly, and it's all over again. However, there is a checkpoint further up, right before the hamster cage. And from here...
Just imagine, that's the easy part.
Yeah, that's the easy part. And almost no risk at all. Well, there is risk, but not as risky as we come up right now. So he'll be climbing up the bookshelves and then up the wall further up and get above the ceiling. So from here, he'll be getting another checkpoint. So if he dies beyond the crate, which he's about to go up, he will spawn there again instead.
Alright,
Once he
this
gets-
is the only opportunity for it to soft lock.
Yeah. So this hamster cage is really finicky. If you land on it wrongly, you will actually get stuck or fall through it and have to do it again. If you get soft locked or stuck inside the hamster cage or on the ceiling of it, you'll be stuck there and you have to exit level. But thankfully that didn't happen in this attempt. And now he's going to be going to the next area, which is the rocket, which is parked right outside of Bonnie's house.
Nice.
Yep, nice.
Now I can put my headphones back on, we're good.
So we're gonna be doing one of the biggest tricks in the game, and I call it rocket skip. And pretty much it allows you to skip the 5 batteries you need to power this rocket. You actually don't need 5. You only need 1 battery to actually power this rocket. So there's a problem here. Before you can actually do rocket skip, which involves going out of bounds by doing a trick you're about to see, he has to lower death barrier. And to lower the death barrier, Steve's gonna go inside the rocket, get a checkpoint, and then after the checkpoint, will land on the rail, and that rail actually lowers the death barrier, which allows him to access the big battery room right below where he is right now. So by landing on this rail, you lower the death barrier, so you won't die when you go out of bounds. And there you go. So you go die here intentionally, just so you spawn right inside the small battery room.
So, the reason I'm able to do this level so easy, I like to tell this to everybody, and people are like, really? I have 10 plus hours of practice in this level alone just because of that basket. Oh, that picnic basket was terrible for me when I first started playing this.
And the hard part about the basket part is that the camera is so far away, you can hardly tell where he's wall jumping off, since the wall is actually a little bit invisible. And from here, you skip all the batteries, and you're right now in the last section of the rocket. And this is the only battery that you actually need to power this rocket and to leave this level. This is actually a really good Bonnie's house.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. This level is really hard. Especially when you're just getting started. There's even a harder version which involves going onto dominoes when they're actually invisible. But only top runners actually go for that. It's really hard. Since you're jumping completely blind. And with one simple infant wall jump, we have finished this level with 1 battery. GG's.
Woo! Now the rest of these levels until the final boss are actually very simple. This one's actually really fun.
So this is Prison Escape. This is when Woody actually went back to Sunnyside to rescue the rest of the toys. And at night, Sunnyside is pretty much on lockdown. As you can see, lights everywhere, there's bugs. If you get captured by one of the lights, he'll bring you back to the beginning of the stage, where you have to do this again. And you save the toys by activating these switches, which takes away the light. Now, Bugs is a wild card because he shines his light everywhere, so just by completely random, if you're unlucky, he'll just spot you no matter where you are. And there's Jessie. We actually skipped saving her. And
what? Why were you there, Buzz? Why were you there, Buzz?
And there's the Bugs. He does that. He could just snipe you from anywhere with that light.
I've never seen him there before.
Yeah.
What was that?
If you're fast enough, he's sometimes there, and you actually have to kind of travel behind him and sneak in this area. This is
this skip right here. Oh yeah, go ahead. You were just about to explain it.
Yeah, this trick here allows you to skip this flashlight area, which takes longer than you think. Saves like at least 40 seconds. You can wall jump past the visible wall and just go right to the switch and rescue Slinky.
And that level or that skip you said is not able to be done on PC.
Yeah, it can't be done PC.
So once again, we're gonna do a wall jump over here. And then I'm gonna do a little tiny trick that I'm gonna try and do a trick that I kind of found by myself that, once again, he didn't know about. Cool, got it.
Nice. That
so
you
instead of
the cutscene, the pork chop cutscene, all that. And look at that, we're rescuing pork chop right there. I think he's called Mayor Ham in this in this level. Or Ham, whatever. He has like 3 different names in this game.
Alright, this is my favorite level in the entire game, except for this very beginning thing. What we're gonna try and do is Jesse and Buzz are gonna, or Jesse and Woody are gonna try and stop the conveyor belt as well as the chopper. And so with that, we have to try and save these aliens from not getting chopped up. So that's what I'm gonna be doing this whole time. This is another perfect time for to say something else, Zenners, if you want to, until we get into the next section where there's a lot to talk about.
Alright, sure, yeah, no problem. I just want to quickly give a thank you to ESA for supporting our events and allowing us to stream on their channel. For more information, and to stay up to date with all of their stuff, please check out esamarathon.com. And also in the same vein of that, I would like to give a shout out to UKSG, also a friend of ours, a marathon in the UK, going 4 times a year. Has a very similar vibe to BSG. They're also on this channel right here on the ESA Marathon channel. So if you're new to this channel and you want to see all the very cool speedrunning marathons, please remember to hit that follow button here on ESA Marathon to see all of ESA's, BSG's, and UKSG's events, and also hackathon every now and then. But that's something else. And yeah, as I mentioned, we're still raising money for Mind, which is the nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues and to support everyone who is dealing with mental issues themselves or within their family. And all of your donations, 100% of it will go directly towards Mind. And yes, we're only 10 euros, or to be more precise, 11 euros away from beating our total amount raised during BSG monthly 7, I think, was it? So that would be a pretty cool milestone. It's only 11 euros. I'm sure we can get that until the end of this run. And yeah.
So this is my favorite part of the run. So normally we'll have to work together to disable these machines and rescue the toys. But no, that's slow. So what we do instead, we actually do a lot of out of bounds tricks by going to each other area with one person, which is out of bounds because she's not supposed to be there. And that allows you to actually skip a few buttons and switches, all of that, and just disable the main machines that will actually go in towards progressing the level. So that's pretty much what we're doing right here. And right now he's just doing Jesse area, disabling the flamethrowers.
Yep. I failed it the first time, but luckily I knew where to go because I failed it recently when I was with...
Yeah.
I usually don't. So now what's going to happen here is we have a lot more to do with Woody, so there's going to be a lot of tricks you're about to see. This is why it's one of my favorite levels.
I can't go any further.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Uh-oh, yeah, be careful with the electricity. So normally you have to disable all these machines, but by doing these tricky jumps, you can actually skip the majority of them.
Excuse me, Woody.
So,
Thank you.
from here, this is another invisible wall or visible floor you have to go on over the fence. If you jump precisely, you can actually ledge grab onto the invisible floor there, and then skip like this blockade and go right onto Bugs' catwalk, which is out of bounds for Woody. Only Bugs supposed to be there. And then from there, you can use those cubes or trash, or whatever they're called, and actually disable or destroy the crushers. And after you disable the crushers, we actually could be experiencing some beautiful artwork here, and that is because we have to go out of bounds in order to go to the emergency death area to actually respawn on all the toys, all the characters, so we're in their third position.
Yeah, so if all you art lovers out there, feast your eyes on the lovely art. I like to make it different every time.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You got to love it.
Alright, and here we go. Art lovers. Ahoy.
Hey.
There we go. There he
we go.
is.
Look at that beauty. Look at that. And once again, the reason why we do that is so all the characters will spawn on third position. And then from here, it's pretty much casual until mostly casual until the end, where we disable the shredder.
All right. Yeah, this is basically casual. Oh, up here. Around. And now we're just gonna wait here with Jesse. That's basically the last glitch we're gonna be doing in this level.
So those platforms are actually pretty hard to jump off of. You have to jump way before the platform actually reaches you. And there's ways to manipulate that a little bit. but in this case, we're going to be jumping just before the platform actually reaches us. And then we turn on those platforms are ready to get across, and then Bud's gonna be holding this crate, and he's gonna be throwing that into the shredder once Woody does his part. You can see, notice a huge claw in the background too. I just like seeing that.
Okay, cool.
So all three working together. Woody's going to open the door, Jesse's going to open the trap door, and then Bugs is going to throw in the crate and destroy the shredder and save those toys stuck in the trash.
Perfect. All right, that's my favorite level, and that's my favorite level in the entire game. All right, so now we're coming up on the final level of the game, the final boss, and it's just Bonnie's imagination one more time.
Yep.
And not just that, it's not Bonnie's level, it's also Andy's imagination as well. So them two combined, you can imagine the stories that they come up with. So we have evil muffins that are taking over right here. And I'm just going to spam the attack button here at the very beginning to get rid of all the muffins. And then we come into a little bit more stuff that we have to do coming up.
And these muffins are your worst enemies. There's also giant angry ones as well, which you got to try to avoid. But this is not the weirdest part of this level at all.
So the timing will come the second that the big witch, you'll see the big witch, when the big witch gets her all of her health destroyed. That will be the time, and I'll try and call it out when I can, but sometimes it just shocks me when I actually get it.
So this boss have, I believe, 6 phases. Right now we just completed the first phase. Now the second phase will be trying to destroy all these little witches. Those little witches are pretty hard and kind of buggy to actually destroy. I believe they take 2 hits to destroy. But with the cannon, you have to try to destroy all the little witches as fast as possible, and hopefully.
And not just that, like they also you have to watch your health while you're in here because they will be shooting stuff at you.
Yeah, we're gonna be shooting these little green things. I don't think. Do we do in this segment? I don't think we do.
Oh, do they not?
I guess not. Normally, I know we normally destroy them so fast, we don't even get a chance to shoot at us, if we even do shoot at all.
And one more hit
on
that
witch
one.
right in the distance, and there we. Oh, one more hit, and there we go.
There we go. So with that, now we have to go and pick up 400 points worth of these cows. We say cows because they literally are cows inside of here. It's like a cow launcher, they call it.
Yep. If you listen to a story, listen to their story, they have to explain what's going on and how I'm imagining all these things. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, and now we're just waiting for the cannon to spawn here. We can do absolutely nothing. Then we're gonna try a trick here. Hopefully I can get it. That would be awesome if I could.
Yep, I call this the witch insta-kill, and if you aim at a certain point of the witch, I'm gonna actually shoot her all in one cycle, and then move on to the next cycle right after. And that's it. That's it for third phase. So right now Steve's gonna get 400 ammo, so the small witches can spawn. And then we do the same thing, except now the muffins are there, and they're going to start shooting these green, weird, I guess, magic of orbs at you.
I need health really bad, so I'm gonna waste a little bit of time over here and grab some health.
Yep, those blue things gives you health, and the white things gives you ammo. I believe it's 100 ammo apiece.
Right, perfect. Oh, God.
Watch out. Okay. Yep, those are the green orb things that you can't really dodge in here, believe it or not. But yeah. So same thing. You had to destroy all the witches. There's a little bit more of them, and it's pretty much the same strategy as the third cycle, second cycle.
Yeah, you can be on a really good run. I've had this happen to me multiple times already when playing this. You can be on a really good run and then just get demolished on this final section.
Also, you can see Mayhem on top of the cake. That cake is what's spawning all these muffins and all these creepy things that we have to fight.
Is that the last
one?
Yeah,
that's the last one.
No, it's not.
I think. Oh no, one more hit.
On which? And we're gonna get out here and we're gonna once again and get the 400.
Yep, get to 400 and wait for the cow cannon to spawn. And yes, if you look closely, the cow launcher actually shoots actual cows, which is hilarious.
Why did I do that? I was thinking I was a phase ahead.
Same thing. If you aim for her at the right spot, like depends how far. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you aim
Got
at
it.
her, yep, got it. That happens. You don't have to wait for her to fly around all that. You just instantly kill her or knock her out. So this is the fourth and final, sorry, sixth and final phase, and this is kind of when it is a hybrid with both the big witch and the small witches spawn. It doesn't matter which witch you go after, but what we normally do is we go after small witches first and then go after big witches, because when you shoot the big witch, it actually deals more damage compared to the small witches, but we actually destroy some of the small witches because if you don't, they shoot so many projectiles at you, it becomes really hard to actually hit the big witch because the green things actually block some of your attacks. I have many ones
We'll
die
take
for
that.
that. So that's pretty much
We're
what we're
going.
doing, and now you're going to go after big witch to see if you can actually knock it out for good. And the time starts as soon as the health bar of the witch disappears. That's when the timing starts, as soon as it disappears.
All right, coming up, like 1 or 2 more hits,
Yep.
and we should be good. There it is, time.
And that's time. And that's it. That's Toy Story 3 for the Xbox One/Xbox 360.
Yeah, this game is so much fun. If you absolutely love like the Toy Story, like if you played any of the Toy Story games, played this one when you were younger, it takes a little bit of a learning curve, but once you get it down, it's like super. I'm gonna mute the volume again because of the obvious song, but yeah. That this game, please join the Discord and learn the game. We just got somebody new in today, and we were teaching them before this how to do stuff, but it's a very fun run. People are very helpful, including Sponge. He's helped me out even right before this marathon how to do stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching. Do you have anything to say, Sponge?
Yeah, join the Discord if you enjoy this game. It's a very fun game. I have a blast running it, and that's it for me.
You can find me on Twitch, Stevetvonline. Right now I'm trying to hit 300 followers. You can follow if you want, but also I speedrun a ton of other games, and I'm also doing casual running now too, casual streams too. So come and join me. Come and join the Discord, and without further ado, that's about it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your run. And yeah, we'll be jumping into just a quick intermission, some ads. And when we come back, we'll get to see Lego Star Wars for the GBA by Jank Pickle. So stay tuned, everybody, and don't go anywhere.